agenda is actually starting with that Ronak's update. He also messaged me a few minutes ago that he'll going to join Sydney so sweet client call. So would like to record this meeting. So we are good.
Iftikhar, your also was a KO call, is it? Has that completed?
Tika, if you're speaking, you're on mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, today I have meeting as well for new.
No, so currently I think the KO was already going on.
I
Is it
didn't
already going
attend.
on?
I
Yeah.
didn't.
Did you
Sorry.
get invitation? Iftikhar meeting invitation for the call?
Ruthi Max marketing.
Okay, let me check once.
Yeah, there seems to be a call.
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Okay, did you forget to join?
Yes, I forgot to join. I'm leaving now.
Okay, always check your calendar invitations. You can listen to this recording later. I'll
Okay.
share that with you. Be sure to join the kickoff call.
Sure.
All right, guys. So, yep, it's Eid today. Yeah, it's June 4. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Happy Eid to everyone.
Eid, guys.
So tomorrow
Mubarak,
it will be, na? Tomorrow it should be.
In some parts, I think it is celebrated today.
In India, I
Yeah,
think it
so
will
the
be celebrated
sightseeing
tomorrow.
for the
Yeah,
So when you are celebrating Abdul, today or tomorrow?
Wednesday,
Hello.
yeah.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, Wednesday, 5. Madhya Pradesh begin in the evening and in okay. This will going to begin in the evening. Interesting. Yeah. Uh, for the international team members, Eid is actually a holiday which is being celebrated. I mean, the holiday celebrates the conclusion of 29 to 30 days of fasting from dawn to sunset fasting. In other words, and it is also end of the holy month Ramadan, which most of Muslims celebrate throughout the world. And Muslim believes that they are commanded by God, as mentioned in the Quran, to continue their fast until the last day of Ramadan and pay the Zakat-e-Fitr before offering the Eid prayers. So there has been a lot of activities Muslims actually do during Ramadan. I can actually even hand this call to Abdul to talk more about this. But overall, this festival is really a festival of sacrifice, a festival of dedication. Your sacrifice towards God, your dedication towards God, fasting, doing fasting throughout the day, not eating and drinking anything throughout the day. It takes a lot from someone. So it really remarks that great qualities of our Muslim team members or Muslim humans. Abdul, can you speak a little bit more about that? Abdul, can you hear us?
Yeah. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, Pete, I think your voice is breaking. By the way, there was a
Great.
heavy rain in your area, so is it okay now? Is there electricity and
And stop.
internet?
It's quite fluctuating, Ashok, because a lot of rain was there and they are still fixing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, not a problem. Okay, we also do not have other Muslim team members, Iftikhar, who left. Anyone there who knows more about Eid Mubarak?
He joined once again.
Oh, Iftikhar?
Hello.
Yeah, Tika.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's a Eid festival going on. I'm sure you
Yes,
are.
tomorrow.
It's a tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Iftikhar is going to give me Eid tomorrow.
come to my house. You're all welcome.
Yeah.
So we will have to come at your house to get that, or will you come to our house to give us?
Both can be possible.
Okay. That's quite interesting. How is your typical days during this Ramadan?
It's
How are you celebrating it?
quite challenging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
have to maintain all the things I have to maintain, like 5 times of namaz and all the things like the dating problem and to maintain all the things.
Mm-hmm. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I was speaking with Abdul a week ago, and he had told me that how he usually manages his days during
Yeah.
Ramadan. Others international guys, Gonzalo, Yarik, any idea about this festival?
No, unfortunately not. No, I don't have too much information because
Oh,
here the it's a Muslim celebration, right?
Yes.
it's what did you say?
I
Yes,
say
it is the Muslims.
it's a Muslim festival,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Muslim festival.
here here the Muslim community is not very big, so that's
Uh-huh.
why we don't have too many information.
That is interesting.
By the way, it's very interesting. Here, the Muslim community is not very big, but but here in Argentina we have the biggest mosque in whole Latin America. It's huge. It's amazing. It's a palace. Trust me. It's very nice.
Great.
The yeah.
That sounds interesting. And is it same situation in Mexico as well? Very less Muslim?
Yeah, we don't have many people in here that are Muslims. We do have one mosque. I don't know it, but yeah, I heard that we do have in here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In South Africa, there's a big Muslim community, so I'm very familiar with Ramadan and the fasting, the month of fasting, and we have a big population here in South Africa.
Oh, yes. In South Africa, yes, I'm aware about that. There's a big population, big community out there. So, yeah, it must have been common out there.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
think we should all. I think we should all not work tomorrow because India is playing South Africa. So I think we should all have a holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, perhaps if India wins. If you can assure us that India will going to win, then I can let everyone enjoy holiday.
But it looks that way. It looks like India is going to win. But yeah.
Yeah, the campaign, South Africa's campaign didn't start well. They lost 2 games.
Yeah, we're struggling.
And I'm
And
afraid
now
that yeah, I'm afraid that I think they will bounce back in third ODI. And who knows, they
I
can
hope
even
so.
beat India.
I hope so. I'm hoping for that.
Let's see. Let's see. Time will tell that.
Yeah, we'll see too. Because if we lose tomorrow, then I think our competition is over. I don't think we'll be able to qualify for the next round.
Yeah, it will be tough.
Because it will be tough.
Yeah, it will going to be tough. Let's see. That's how the games happens. I think they are
Yeah.
playing cricket. Each and every game are important for them. We can also learn a lot from how games are being played. I think pretty much that reflects in our work as well. For us also,
Yeah.
each and every project is so important. We need to do our best in each and every project to maintain the momentum and ultimately hit the top spot, that is high retention rate. Yep. So yeah, in a lot of ways I really love this festival, Eid festival, because it really gives it really demands or maybe motivates people, Muslim people, to do a lot of holy thing, a lot of activities that otherwise I think for common men wouldn't possible. I don't think even in Hindu religion, something like that kind of festival, or even in Christian religion, such a 1 month long fasting typically happens. So it gives, a lesson for sacrifice and dedications, and in a lot of ways we can definitely learn from festival like that. So once again, Eid Mubarak. I'll be now moving to our agenda number third. So agenda third is more of a kind of open question and answer session. Uh, any question, you guys can ask any questions that you are having in your mind and that you couldn't ask to anyone. Are still having doubts about something? It could be as simple as, like, putting your time doctor on a break, how to put it on a break, all the way down to kind of how to set beat, or how to request uh, leave in 2 week advance, anything related to general company administration, operations, accounting, leave policy, uh, or even related to your work. I would like to keep it a little bit open kind of question and answer session. Any questions apart from obvious ones, I think entire team should answer. That way we can also check everyone's thoughts on that particular question. All right, ready? Who would like to ask the question? Anyone would like to begin?
Well,
It's like,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead, man. No problem.
No. Go ahead, you, because most of the times I'm the first one.
All right, I'll go then. So I'm having problems with the time doctor. My hours are not getting parsed into time tracker. It's been like more than a week like that. I daily receive an email, not parsed hours, like 8 and some minutes, and the parsed one are 0. Are you having the same problem, or is it just me?
Actually, I'm not having that kind of problem unless couple of you know exceptional days. Like, I think time doctor had a problem last week. Most of team members hours synced twice for a particular day. So apart from those 1 2 days problem, which happens very rarely, I usually have very smooth passing.
Ashok,
Okay.
I'm having the same problem. It is not getting passed properly. Daily, I need to update it manually.
Okay, can you one by one, Yari, can you share your screen and show me the email?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Apart from Abdul and not Abdul, Yarik and Pavitra, anyone else getting that kind of problems on a recurring basis?
Yeah, me too, Ashok. I'm getting the same.
Okay. Yarik, I can see your screen.
All right. So
Yep.
this kind of uh, emails. I have been getting them
Yeah,
daily.
can you open it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Not pause 8 hours. All right. Customer coalition. Okay.
And it's not a syntaxis problem.
Every day this is happening, Eric. Whole 8 hours not passing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can
It's
you?
been like a week.
Yeah. Can you show me your most recent time doctor activity that you pasted on your time doctor? Okay. Can you edit it and copy paste it on Notepad to have a clear view, the full view?
Like this?
Yeah, that's right. Coalition Technologies. Okay, stick emails time stamp. And you're copying it and pasting it from score task, TD and TT tool.
Yeah.
Still not syncing?
No, I use this thing and then copy
Can you click on
and
test? Test the button. Yeah, test it. What does it says? Anywhere says it is in a working situation.
Yes,
What?
in the top it is telling that correct syntax.
yeah, here it is. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's correct. Okay, then they should technically be passed. It could be a time doctor. It could be time zone problem, but I don't think it would be because Pavitra is also seeing same. Okay, this is a concern then. Definitely a
Yeah.
concern. We need to speak with Alien in higher management on why this is happening. Obviously, if we are using it, then we shouldn't be wasting our time tweaking them or updating them every day. Okay.
Ashok, I think one thing can be done by uninstalling the software completely and reinstalling.
Okay.
Oh,
Aditya,
yeah.
I did that actually.
I'm facing the same issues. Like yesterday timing has not been updated
What
on
time
my.
doctor version are you guys
I mean,
using?
when you uninstall, there should not be any trace or any cookies related to that software.
Yeah,
Okay.
uninstall the old Time Doctor completely
Yeah, this
and
is not the latest time doctor. Yarik, I'm seeing on your screen it's version 3.8.8.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, it could be
Ashok,
the latest one, but mine one is a very different version 1.4.75.14.
Ashok 3.8.8 is the latest one, and I'm using the software, the same software.
And
yeah,
is it working correctly
3.8.
for you?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yarik and Aditya try on installing this software and again installing and check if it pass your task next day. If it still doesn't, then send an email to me. I'll then forward it to Alien for checking that why this problem is happening.
Okay.
Pavitra, same for you. Iptika, same for you as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I'm using 3.8.4.
Yeah, for Aditya, that version
Actually,
is working. That means it should work for everyone. Mine is a very old
actually,
one. Go ahead.
actually, Ashok, Aileen is sending emails regarding this, and she's asking us to check it manually. And also, she sent an email saying Hamza is working on it. There is some issue going on.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
but
but that was only for those 2 days, which there was a common problem to everyone.
yeah, it shouldn't happen more than twice, thrice. At last, if it is happening every day, then it could be any different problem. Yes, I can see time doctor troubleshooting. Okay, keep checking after installing and let's see what we see.
All right, will do. Thanks.
Good notice of this problem. We could check 3 team members concern here. Great. Next. Any other question?
Actually, I have a question related with the. I know you are working on the process, and well, that question, the reason of that question is because every month we have the survey, and well, on the survey, the team members provide what we can do to improve the things. So what I say there is, do you remember about, I think 2 months ago I mentioned about the PPC template for the strategy when we need to provide a new strategy to the clients. And well, it's not a question, maybe a suggestion. I think we need to do something to do something, to provide a template for create the strategy a bit simpler. Because I remember at that time I told you, well, I think right now the new template maybe is, I know the client valuable the a lot of information, but I'm not sure if all the client has the knowledge and the time to read all the information what we can provide. I think maybe, I know we are working the new process. Maybe could be a good opportunity to optimize that too. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a very good question as well as a suggestion. Yeah, our current template, strategy template, is a bit of, I think, too texty, having too much details, very complex. Yeah, I think once we roll out our new process, which we are already, I think, in a process, I already asked you guys to review kind of like your previous month's performance and then start thinking about how you would approach June month. I am actually spending hours and hours on trying out different combination of how we can effectively utilize our process. I actually worked 13 hours yesterday and single-handedly given 6-7 hours on just thinking different combination, because PPC process right now needs really big boost because it is missing few dots, and that definitely paired up with like that strategy template. I think we will address this one by one. Once our strategy framework start rolling out, you guys have a good understanding on how to have a grasp on a project, grasp on an account, how not to miss each and every activity. With that framework, we will start improving our every single task that we do at the moment, starting from say like profitability, goal establishment, all the way to how to create a strategy document. I think one problem is that at the moment we tend to create Google strategy, we share it with client and then we forget it. We don't even revert back on that. So perhaps we need to keep using that document, updating it on a regular basis. So I and Vivek will be working on that side one by one, and hopefully that will address this concern.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Very good questions. Others thoughts on that? Actually, others thoughts or could be comments or suggestion on our process. Do you guys feel that current process aren't doing enough, or not leading you to do effective job, or creating more problem than solution for you? You can be even specific on that. This is strategy specific question that Gonzalo asked.
Actually, I was also thinking to simplify the process
Okay. Right. That makes sense. Simplify process. Yeah, I actually got a good formula after spending hours and hours. My mind was tossing since last few days. Just I'm just zeroing my focus on how we can improve the process, how we can really make our process simple, such simple that it can let us do effective job. At the same time, we can successfully scale when we get more accounts. So yeah, I think we are pretty much near to that right now. Just think what you can do for your accounts in June month. Start working on that direction. I think tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, we will conduct a session on that. The framework is pretty much ready, and how we should use it. It's much simpler, not a lot of clutter out there. But the big changes which we're going to make is absolutely, on a month-on-month basis, we need to think about what work we need to do. Because over time, our client starts not seeing what we are working on. A lot of things we are actually doing in kind of back end, not getting visible on front end, on client are not seeing, maybe a little bit transparency issue. So yeah, I do feel that our new process would be a very, very simple one.
You were saying that you are designing new process through an Excel sheet or something. Excel
Yeah,
work.
yeah, based on our last session and our discussions, back and forth discussion, yes, I'm working on making a process more simpler. Good point.
So it means we have to wait for a few more days.
No, you guys can start, work on your project as how you would do every month, but start thinking on what you would do in a June month to improve or to continue on accounts performance from May month, right? That you can continue. But obviously, when we will roll out our process, you will be carry forward that thought with the process. There won't be big changes happening. Obviously, all the concept techniques, whatever points you have in your mind, in order to improve performance, yeah, those needs to be carried forward. Great. Is there any other question? All right. I think we are also up with the time now. I'm going to wrap this call up now.
I have one question.
Go ahead.
How to take leave for 2 weeks?
Say it again.
How how to take leave for 2 weeks?
How to take leaves for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I think
You have to
probably you
apply.
need two things.
You have
Is
First
to
is
it
apply.
you, and
is it
second is
possible?
yourself.
Is it possible?
You, Service. If you will get the process how to get that 2 weeks leave, let me know also. So I
Are
can
you
make a
are you getting married again? Service, are you getting married again?
No, not. I will not repeat the same mistake again and again.
So 2 weeks leave, people only take such a long leave when A, they get married, or B, they actually go on a very long vacation. So either it could be A for you or B. I think definitely A you denied. So are you going anywhere on the vacation, long vacation?
Planning, not fixed, not sure, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
initial plan.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's that's a individual thing. So definitely time of form is there. Anyone who needs leave, they can definitely apply. I think leaves, 2 week leave very rarely happens unless you have something important to do. For sure you can apply, and from there on we can discuss. But normally for any leave, plan it minimum 2 week in advance, whether it is 1 day leave or 1 week leave, whether you are going on vacations or planning to do something, 2 week advance is what our policy is. Fill time of form 2 week in advance, so that we can manage work. It's for our advantage. It's not just for the company advantage, but it's for our advantage as well. You can manage the work. You can let everyone know that when you are going on a leave, you can address urgent things. Obviously, client accounts you manage are important for all of us. So that's why 2 week is what we recommend. Definitely sickness is exception here. So when you are sick, you can either immediately fill time of form on the day when you need, on the day when you are sick, or the very next day when you resume office, you can fill
Oh,
time of form for sickness.
Ashok, and when we are sick, we need to rework later the hours or not?
It depends on how you want to take time off. Do you want to utilize that time for resting and would not want to cover that missing hours? You'll go for time off. And then if not, then you will go for flexible hours.
Oh, okay. Okay, good to know.
All right, great. Thanks, guys, for taking time and joining today. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you
Hey,
very much.
bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm feeling better well soon because we are both with the same problem.
Yeah, hopefully we soon get our natural voice.
Yeah,
My voice is also not the natural one.
yeah, yeah. It was very funny because on Saturday I couldn't talk and I sent a message to a friend and say, "Oh my God, are you Gonzalo?" And say, "Yeah, I'm me."
Yeah,
See you
feel
later.
better. Keep
Yeah, see you
drinking
later.
water.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye.
Guys.
Good day.
Bye.